Audio article by the Common Constitutionalist entitled The Border Wall, a Government Project That Will Actually Pay for Itself. What if I were to offer you a surefire investment that would, if implemented properly, guarantee to at least double or triple your money in 3 to 4 years? The investment is so simple and straightforward, you could be completely hands-off. You would not have to do a thing. It would require no monitoring of a fund or stocks, not even a yearly review such as a mutual fund or IRA. It would require nothing but an initial investment, then just sit back and let others do the work. In a few years, reap the reward. Okay, you may be saying, where do I sign? And by the way, what's the investment? Well, the investment is a pipe dream. It's not real. There is no real investment which is that easy and simultaneously surefire. Or is there? Actually, yes, there is, and we conservatives have been promoting it for years. It's called building the southern border wall and deporting the illegals already here. It's been well established that the cost of illegal immigration to this country is north of $100 billion per year, and that's just the normal governmental outlays. The $100 billion doesn't include the cost of fraud being perpetrated on American citizens in the form of stolen identities or increased insurance costs and citizen job loss to illegals. In January of this year, CNBC did a piece on the cost of Trump's proposed wall. They estimated the cost per mile of the wall to be between $2.8 million and $3.9 million. Okay, now let's do the math. First, we'll split the difference. This gives us a cost of $3.35 million per mile. We know the length is about 2,000 miles, so 3.35 times 2,000 is $6.7 billion. That, my friends, is extremely reasonable, although quite unrealistic. This is government we're talking about. If we double that, it will still only be about $13.4 billion. Senator McConnell estimates the cost at between $12 billion and $15 billion. This sounds more realistic, so knowing it's still a government-run operation, we'll double that. This gives us a total of around $30 billion for 2,000 miles of wall. Now go back and juxtapose this with the annual cost of keeping illegals here, and voila, there's your magic investment. Those opposed to the wall throw out these various billion-dollar figures in an effort to scare us away like it's some huge amount of money, yet individual federal government departments waste or lose that much in a year. Put another way, President Trump is said to be in favor of a $1 trillion infrastructure bill. No one seems to bat an eye at this staggering sum, but a 2,000-mile security wall at a mere 3% of the infrastructure proposal is just too insurmountable. And last I checked, wouldn't building a wall be considered infrastructure? Why not then just earmark 3 to 5% of the infrastructure proposal for the wall, like it'll be missed or anything? So all that being said, why then are politicians and pundits so concerned with Trump's claim that Mexico will pay for the wall? Who cares? On ABC's This Week with George Snuffleupagus, Marco Rubio was quick to point out that Mexico had no intention of footing the bill. He told George that he met with the Mexican foreign minister. We met with the Mexican foreign minister and the topic of the wall came up, and let me just say, Mexico's not going to pay for the wall, Rubio said. Again, so what? Who cares? The American people want to see that wall built, and we don't care if Mexico contributes a single dime now or ever. It's the one government project which will actually pay for itself and then some. Thanks for listening.